can survive without our pipeline? Without Sano Padre? Let me see you try it.
Hey, Jeff.
Hello, Jeff.
Mr. Olmos, Danny, good morning from Las Vegas. Thank you for joining me today.
I love your backdrop, man.
Oh, thank you. This is our third time speaking for this series. I got to do it upright just for both of you. Well, Danny, let's begin with you. Easy's in a good place for season 3, making decisions now, starting relationship with Gabby.
He is. Yeah, he's Easy seems to be, I think he's struggling a little bit with certain things, but JD, he always steps up to the plate. He always steps up to the plate in a big way. So he's, having both sides of that coin, struggling with what he did at the end of season 2, but also accepting a love interest is, I think, a very dynamic place for any actor. And I'm excited to see how JD plays it.
Mr. Olmos, you've described this season as a 10-episode lyrical poem. I wonder if you could expand on that for me.
Yeah, this is probably the most concise, character-driven series that I've been a part of. It's really jumped and augmented itself in an extraordinary way. I will say that just the opening credits will give people a great understanding of how much the show has changed. I will say that Elgin James and Kurt Sutter have done extraordinary in this season. Elgin James is in control of the writing room, but they have still a very strong relationship and are good friends. And I will say that what they've done and what the writing room has done and what our cinematographers have done and our post-production have done and the acting has been really an amazing difference this year. It jumped. Like if you're going to watch this program, please, and you haven't seen Mayans before and you're getting turned on to it, thanks to Jeff here, please understand one thing: binge watch the first 2 seasons and then go into this and you'll be so happy. You'll get your mind blown. And the first episode is just riveting. But unless you know what it's about, you're going to be you're going to be saying, what does all this mean? So I will say that I'm very grateful. This year is an amazing year, and it's thanks to Danny, who does an extraordinary job, and all the actors this year have done really great work, captured by great director of photography and their crew. And this is a one heck of a jump. I think it has a lot to do with COVID, because I give it to them, because we were supposed to start shooting last March and we were supposed to open our season in August or September of last year. That would have been the normal cycle. But we couldn't do it. Everybody went down. And so we didn't start shooting until this last September, moving in through October, November, December. And we finished up, and we're still shooting today. Right now, the kids are shooting. And we will be shooting probably for another few days. And we'll finish up in the middle of this month. So within the next couple of days, they should be done. But I will say that you, Jeff, are going to get your mind blown this year. Totally mind blown.
I'm just terrified. I'm terrified from the trailer. I'm like, yeah. I'm on edge, and what Mr. Olmos was saying, Danny, I hear they're really going into the background of our characters and the soul too.
Yeah, no question. I mean, the character-driven nature of season 3 requires for all the actors in the ensemble to dig deep. And that challenge is, you feel a sense of ownership and responsibility because you know that the writers trust what the inner life of every actor is, and that they can bring that to the screen. We actually just watched the first episode last night as a cast and a crew. We all watched it together via Zoom, and I can tell you that season 3, starting from the first episode, is unlike anything you've seen in seasons 1 and 2.
Yeah, because little is known about any of the episodes this season. All they'll tell us is that fans have to brace for intense moments. So I'm ready.
Jeff, that's the understatement of the day, okay? I got to tell you right now, I'm not kidding you. I mean, people should get ready, mentally ready. That's why I say you have to watch the first 2 seasons so that you won't feel so outside of it, because this thing is like a freight train, and it's in full gear and it's out of control and it's running completely nonstop. And it's way past the speed limit. So you got to be ready for this. It's going to be, yesterday when we saw the first episode, because we hadn't seen it, and when we saw the episode, it was breathtaking, especially if you know the story. Everybody's character came to life in a way that it really augmented itself. It took, because we've been off screen for like a year and a half now, and all of a sudden to see now that this family come back together again and to shoot out into it, man, it is breathtaking.
Yeah, because I actually binge watched season 2 over the weekend just to get ready, because it's been a year and a half. I had to refresh myself.
Right.
So I'm very excited. The fans are excited. Thank you both for talking to me this morning. And when you have a chance, come visit us in Las Vegas. We'd love to have you both.
We'll be there.
Thank you, Jeff.